your life who can't seem to understand why you can't just pull up your bootstraps, get out of bed, and get on with life after the avoidant leaves you. Avoidant breakups legitimately are a million times harder than any other breakup, mark my fucking words, and here are 5 reasons why. Number 1 is emotional whiplash. Avoidants toggle between closeness and distance, warmth and coldness. This creates a push and pull dynamic in the relationship where you are always chasing the next good feeling or feeling of closeness with the avoidant. This actually messes with your nervous system, and it puts your nervous system into a state of threat where it's like you are literally in a war zone and you become hyper vigilant, always looking around every next corner for the ball to drop. You can never really feel at peace or safe and secure with them because you're always worried that something is going wrong because you can feel it. But then there will be these moments where you might feel close with them, or the two of you might have a really good day. Not to mention they're telling you that everything is fine. So when the abrupt discard inevitably happens, your body does not know what to do because you have become so accustomed to this push and pull dynamic. A lot of people say that an avoidant discard feels like drug withdrawal. I can attest to this, and the reason is because the avoidant kind of becomes your drug in the relationship. They become the thing that is causing you the most suffering, but also the only thing that seems to make you feel better. So when they pull themselves away from you for the last time and you have no access to them, just imagine what that does to your nervous system. You are naturally going to be craving the fuck out of some dopamine after that. Think about drugs. When you take a drug, it's not actually the drug that is doing that to you. It is the way the drug interacts with your brain chemical. So if you use a person like a drug and you teach your brain that the only thing that makes you feel better is access to this person or having this person validate you or be close to you again, then when that goes away abruptly, it is going to send you straight down. Number 2 is you're grieving a relationship that was never fully realized. You're grieving the potential of who you thought they were. You're not only grieving and missing the relationship you had, you are also grieving the fact that you were hoping it could become something more. You were hoping that all those future plans would be realized, all those things that they promised you or that you expected. Number 3, you probably gave too much. Being with an avoidant often means overfunctioning emotionally, carrying the weight of the relationship, and suppressing your own needs. You have invested so much time and effort into this relationship and wasted so much time trying to be perfect so that you don't scare them off. Meanwhile, none of your needs have been getting met, and you've been feeling confused the entire fucking relationship. By the time it actually ends and you hear this laundry list from the avoidant about how they need to be alone and they just feel engulfed and whatever the fuck they end up saying, you just feel completely depleted, exhausted, and most of all, so confused and baffled. It feels like you are having a conversation with a stranger. Number 4 is you are left without any resolution. Because avoidants struggle so much to communicate in a healthy way, they often leave you without a resolution at all. Sometimes they will just ghost completely. Oftentimes they'll do it over text. No matter how they do it though, you never really feel like it concluded in a healthy way. You never really feel like you got to have a say in the relationship ending. You never feel like, hey, couldn't we have tried to work this out before, cutting everything off? It usually is very abrupt. You didn't see it coming, and there's really no way to resolve it because the avoidant doesn't even know why they're doing it half the time. And this lack of conclusion can be really, really hard for people, and it can cause people to continue trying to reach out to the avoidant to try to get closure. And the reality is the avoidant is never going to give you closure. You have to give yourself closure. And number 5 is that it is triggering your attachment style. Most likely you are anxiously attached, or at least you were in this relationship, and someone abruptly abandoning you is triggering your deep wound and fear of abandonment. This leaves anxious people questioning their own worth and taking everything personally from the relationship, especially because this is probably not the first time that this has happened to you. If you are anxiously attached, it's most likely a pattern, and it just reinforces this narrative that you have in your head that you are not enough and that people always leave, which is not true.